Now maximize this. Huh? Now you can ask. Sir, just check anything.
Hello, Dharmendra. Hello.
Sir.
Hello, Dharmendra. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay. Now, can you see the screen? Sir, can
Yes,
you
sir.
see?
Presentation is visible, sir.
Yeah, very good. Sir, how many of us are there, and can we start? I want you to anchor. When you say start, I'm going to commence.
Sir, we have around 25. We'll
Around
wait for
25.
another 5 more minutes, sir.
What is your suggestion? Do you want me to wait for about 2-3 minutes further?
Yes, sir. You can start by 3:05.
3-5. Okay, I'll just wait for your signal. The moment you say, I'm going to commence. Right, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Wait down. I think Dharmendra, now we are at 3-5. I think probably we can commence now.
I think you can go ahead and start, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Very good afternoon to all my dear colleagues and friends. Am I audible to all of you?
Yes, sir. Audible, sir. Audible.
Yeah. Very nice. On this very auspicious and sacred day of the birthday of our Shri Swami Vivekananda, the youth icon of our motherland, India, I heartily welcome you for this mini faculty development program, which is going to be for about 45 to 50 minutes on water therapy, an ancient cure for modern ills. Before getting into the subject, I was just going through a few Swami Vivekananda's quotes. One of the quotes which attracted my interest is, "The wave is the same thing as the water. The effect is the cause in another form." My dear friends, all of us have definitely studied during our graduation or maybe during the course of post-graduation. We must have studied cause and effect analysis. As far as this river or sea or a water container and the wave are concerned, please see the beauty here. Cause and effect are the same here. The wave is the same thing as the water. There is no difference between wave and water, but for the shape, but for the form, and but for the position that takes into effect. The effect is the cause in another form. Why I'm saying all these things? During the course of my submission or presentation to you, dear friends, I'm going to show you how the human body is very, very similar to the mother nature. With this small intro and expressing our tribute from the heart to our Swami Vivekananda, let me commence the presentation. Water therapy. We have two words. You may call water, jala, niru, tanni, or whatever it is, and then is the therapy, basically the treatment with water. I use the word prevention is better than cure. And in fact, just before proceeding further, all of us do understand preventive maintenance and breakdown maintenance. Dear friends, whether it is our two-wheeler or four-wheeler, we normally do give it to the repairer or the mechanic or the service center probably once in 2,500 kilometers as far as a two-wheeler is concerned, or 5,000 to 8,000 kilometers of running when it is a four-wheeler. That what we are doing there is preventive maintenance. When the vehicle comes to a grinding halt, when it is broke down, and then we call for the repair, then that is called breakdown maintenance. Now, what is water therapy? It is purely, my dear friends, it is preventive maintenance of our engine, that is the human body. Friends, just have a look at this. We are just showing an empty glass, which you are going to fill very soon. Therapy is basically treatment, rehabilitation, meanings are slightly different, healing of the wounded, remedy for some disease, cure if you are sick or ill. Therapy is this. But therapy with what as the treatment? It is water. And let me also tell you, many people call it as Japanese therapy. But for your kind information, this water therapy has been lauded right in our Vedas centuries and centuries ago. So that being the case, it is originally from our ancient Indian Vedas. This water therapy has magical effects in curing diseases. It is not that when I am suggesting to my friends, please follow water therapy, not that you're all diseased or you're sick. I just want to share one thing with you. There is a small saying in English. Many times we, the human beings, we do feel that I have become sick. Probably you will understand the effect of this. The moment we drink water, the feeling of sickness is vanished. Many times we wrongly diagnose ourselves. Our feeling for thirst, we call it as sick. It is not that we are sick, we are just thirsty. Have a glass of water, many of the things are cured. So you are not sick, many times you are thirsty. Now, coming to the point of implementing water therapy in our daily routine, how it has to be practiced, what are the benefits of that, how we can go about it, and what is the procedure. All these things, let us just run through one by one. Already told you, my dear friends, it is preventive treatment or preventive maintenance of the human body, and just not the body, mind, and soul. Okay. The initial stage I was telling you, like a cause and effect analysis, if you just look at our Mother Earth, it is 75% water and 25% earth. Please compare it to our own cells, human body, 75% water content, and the balance is all others. Now, please see other things. Panchabhuta, Prithvi, the earth, Akasha, the space, Agni, the fire, Vayu, the air, or we also call as Pran or Jam, Jala, Tani, Niru, water. Now, water content goes out when we spend energy, which we are all very much aware of. Even if we are reading, there is an element of water going out from the body. Maybe we are heating up the brain and upper portion beyond the neck. We spend more energy when you are thinking deep, when you are studying deep, when seriously, when our brains are involved. It is not that I am supposed to get into very strong and staunch physical exercise. Even otherwise, we do spend energy, even if we are idle only for the physical outlook. Now, I am coming slightly into a medical portion of this. There is a medical sentence. The death starts with the colon. What do you mean by this? Probably many of you can definitely identify this. Transverse colon, ascending colon, and the right side we are seeing descending colon and sigmoid colon and the balance. The death starts with colon. Now let me tell you slightly different from this. I'm not going tangentially outside. We all do take bathing early in the morning. We use Mysore sandal soap, Lux soap, Medimix. So many different people will be using different soaps. We all believe in soap is going to clean my body. Obviously, we believe in that. Few believe Ayurvedic bath powders, shikakai, vagaira and vagaira. My dear friends, all of us, you, me, including me first in the list, we believe that bathing is over the moment we spend about 10 minutes or 15 minutes or half an hour based on one's own methodology or fancies or whatever it is in the washroom. But there is something called internal bathing. Have we ever thought of this? ಯಾವತ್ತಾದ್ರೂ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿದೀವ? ನನ್ನ ಶರೀರದ ಒಳಗಿನ ಸ್ನಾನ, ಹೊರಗಿನ ಸ್ನಾನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ, ಒಳಗಿನ ಸ್ನಾನ. Is it possible to do internal bathing of our body? That is done by water therapy. Now, why this internal bathing is required? Internal bathing is required purely for colon cleaning or cleansing. Why is it required? Whether you agree it or not, right from very young children till very aged citizens, we all eat what we want to eat. And many of the times the food items are going to be decided based on the taste of the food or the taste the tongue is going to relish than the food which is healthy for the body. So that being the case, we eat right from anything and everything. And sometimes, unfortunate to say that, we consider our belly as a dump yard. But we don't think of internal bathing. Now let me tell you, we have got different systems in the body. Musculoskeletal system, nervous system, cardiac system, respiratory system, excretory system, and all this. Now I am speaking about excretory system. The function of the excretory system and its efficiency. Normally, for all human beings, it is generally about 60 to 65%. When water therapy is practiced, it increases the efficiency from 60% to 90 or 65% to 95%. Here I would like to slightly elaborate what it is. Dear friends, when we are walking along the road, when we are going by the side of, say, public toilets. Am I audible? Am I audible? Hello? Am I audible? Okay. When we are going along the road,
Yes, sir.
when we are passing just by the side of the public toilet, we have the tendency of closing our nostrils because we do not like to have the bad stink. But kindly be aware that the efficiency of the excretory system is connected with, when the efficiency is 65%, 35% of the already generated waste material in the body is going to continue to be in the body or the system itself for the next day. In the sense, I'm going to carry 35% of yesterday, and tomorrow I'm going to carry 35% of today, and likewise it goes on and on. We do not feel the stink or the bad smell of that. The simple reason being, it is a closed box. Whereas water therapy increases the efficiency from 90 to 95%. So to say, increasing from 60 to 95 is of great effect. All of you do agree. Now, what do we mean by this? When we drink water, how we are supposed to drink? Let me tell you. We are supposed to sit. There are many theories which says why we are not supposed to stand and why we are not supposed to keep walking and then taking water. We are supposed to sit and then take early morning potable water. Please remember, it is not supposed to be refrigerated. Need not be totally boiling water. Here, little bit of relaxation is there. When the weather is cold, when the climate is very cold, then we are allowed to take lukewarm water, otherwise normal water. the quantity of water is supposed to be varying from 4 to 6 glasses. Again, that depends on the age and the capacity and the metabolic volumetric efficiency of the individual. Now, my dear friends, when we do take water early in the morning, it renders the colon more effective because there are lots of holes in the colon that is going to clean the entire colon. And so to say, oxygen exchange happens very easily at this particular surface. So that being the case, and it increases the hydraulic pressure on the excretory system. All these things put together, it helps the body. Colon more effective by forming new fresh blood, known in medical terms as hematopoiesis. Mucosal folds of the colon and intestines are activated by this particular method. The simple reason being, you please also take care to see that early morning when we drink water, now you will be surprised when I say you are supposed to drink before brushing the teeth. What do we mean by this? We expect that everyone is supposed to have gone to the bed only after cleaning the teeth and mouth washing. Everything is over. We are supposed to take the bed. And then early in the morning, we are supposed to have water with empty stomach and before cleaning the mouth. As I said, each tumbler, each glass, what we call, is normally 250 ml or quarter liter. We are supposed to drink from 4 to 6 glasses. Please remember, we are supposed to develop the habit of drinking every day approximately in the same time. Maybe 6 o'clock or 5:45, 6:15, 6:30, whatever it is, that develops a good habit. It is not that very necessary that each one of you has to take 6 glasses only. It depends on each individual. It may vary from 4 to 6. It depends upon your age, weight, height, and metabolic rate. And one more precaution is, after taking water, at least for 45 minutes, please do not take any food. I repeat the words, please do not take any food. No coffee, no tea, no other breakfast, nothing. At least for 45 minutes, allow water to show its effect. And strictly speaking, no alcoholic drinks are supposed to have been taken the previous night, and no desserts should have been taken. Okay. People who are old or sick, who are unable to drink, they may stop at 4 glasses or even 3 glasses and develop this particular habit over a span of time. Please do not start taking water right from tomorrow, then you will curse BRV, because it is going to lead to some undesirable effects. We are supposed to develop this habit over a span of time. For the first week, develop drinking 2 glasses of water, that is 500 ml only. Then for 1 week, 3 glasses. The next week, 4 glasses. If you are capable, increase it to 5 glasses. Likewise, you are supposed to gradually maintain this. Obviously, I know that many of you will be thinking, how about urination? Definitely, urination is going to increase because we have taken in more. Obviously, it has to be eliminated. Toxins are going to be thrown out. And in the very initial stages, our body is definitely going to decide how many times we are going to urinate. And over a span of time, the body is an excellent system. It is going to decide, and it is going to make ourselves feel soft, smooth, and healthy. You need not worry. So we are all coming for work. Obviously, if you leave at 8 o'clock or 7:30 or 8:30, we are supposed to wake up at a certain time, and we are supposed to empty our trunk and then start the day when we are starting from our homes. Within an hour, sometimes 2 to 3 times, but it will become normal. After quite some time, it will get habituated. My dear friends, have a look at the list. And these are the modern ills: blood pressure, hypertension, anemia, rheumatism, pain in joints and muscles, general paralysis. Means it need not be absolute paralysis. What I mean is partial losing of consciousness, regular cough and cold, leukemia, asthma, bronchitis, pulmonary tuberculosis, meningitis, kidney stones, urogenital disease. All these things can be cured, but we will have to have basic faith, and we are supposed to believe in this, and we will have to continuously practice that. We will be out of this. I will narrate you a small story about what exactly happened with a member of my own family. That was with my own father. Okay, few seconds later. Dysentery, gastroenteritis, uterus cancer, all these diseases can be cured. But please remember, serious things like uterus cancer or breast cancer and these things need not necessarily be absolutely cured, but the effects are going to be highly, highly minimized. And one of the modern ills is our obesity, which you can see on the left side, third from the bottom, and also sinusitis. There is an excellent and the cheapest, most economical cure is water therapy. Giddiness, the right hand side, the bottommost one. My father, today I do not have my father. When he expired, he was 80 years. He had this giddiness for a long time. It started when he was around 56 years. We took him to various best medical practitioners and hospitals in both Bangalore and Hyderabad. And no allopathic, no Ayurvedic, and no homeopathic treatment cured his giddiness. The doctor suggested a tablet by name Vertin. He continued that for about 1.5 years, and gradually he was asked to increase the dosage of Vertin tablet, so to say 30 mg to 60 mg, then 90 mg likewise. And one fine day, we came to know about this water therapy. I started. Then I had to compel my daddy to have water every day. Of course, because of the age, he couldn't start with bigger quantity. He started with half liter. Then he stopped at about 800 ml or so. My dear friends, please remember, only for about 1.5 years to 2 years, he took the medicine, that is Vertin tablets, continuously, and later giddiness went off. And it is also called as vertigo. Especially elderly people, both men and women, get into this vertigo problem when they become aged. And especially the problem will be early in the morning when they wake up from the bed. Giddiness or head reeling effect is going to be there. There is a Ramban or excellent medicine, most economical medicine, that is water therapy. Dear friends, here again, let me tell you, I'm presenting you the facts. Of course, diabetes and cancer, they cannot be absolutely cured with water therapy alone. You will have to go with other medical treatments also. But the effect of cancer and diabetes can be minimized to great extent with water therapy. And these are found to be true. You will never ever have constipation, acidity, guaranteed. When you start practicing water therapy, you're going to feel a heavy stomach. Nature's call, as I told you, it is going to be increased. Metabolic system knows how to manage. Now, please develop this as a habit. I told you, kindly develop this in a gradual way. Start with the 2 glasses and increase to 5 glasses with an increment of 1 glass per week. Go in a gradual mode. You will love to have, and you are not going to stop this water therapy. Just for your kind information, I have started this water therapy right from 1989 or 1990. So to say, it is 31 years of water therapy practice I am into. Okay, there is a small session. If you can keep the copper vessel overnight, it is very good. But please remember, we will have to keep the copper vessel very clean. The simple reason being, it is going to leave the residual elements of cuprous and cupric oxides on the inner surface, which may turn into green color. Only if you can take care of very cleanly kept, hygienically kept copper vessel, you can go ahead with keeping water in a copper vessel. Otherwise, stainless steel tumblers or vessels are better. Maintain consistent timings on all days. If you are sick, reduce the quantity by half, or you are comfortable. There is no rigid restriction. And in cold weather and in this kind of climate, if you want to go with lukewarm water, you are definitely welcome to go ahead. Preferably no desserts during water therapy. I say thank you for this. As far as water therapy is concerned, I am opening the session for question and answer. Life is very short, my dear friends. Be it fit, practice water therapy, and enjoy a fit life. You are going to have an excellent life with the least expenditure. Now I think it is time for opening the session for water therapy. And let me also share with you that I have given these presentations in my corporate life as well as academic life. So that being the case, there are hundreds of people who are utilizing and going through. And even today, I do get a few mails pertaining to this, either for clarifications or for general discussions, whatever it is. So that being the case, my dear friends, have an excellent water therapy, and now it is open for question and answer. ಎಸ್ ಸರ್, ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ನಲ್ಲಿ, ತೆಲುಗುನಲ್ಲಿ, ಹಿಂದಿನಲ್ಲಿ, ಈ 4 ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಭಾಷೆನಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಕಾದರೂ ತಾವು ಕೇಳಬಹುದು. Am I audible? ಮಂಜೇಗೌಡರು ಮಾತ್ರ ಡೈನಮಿಕ್ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. You may kindly mute your, unmute your audios, and if you have any questions or clarifications, you may ask me. I am finding it very typical like our students. ಯಾರು ಕ್ವಶನ್ಗಳು ಕೇಳಲ್ಲ. ಐದರ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಥವಾ ಏನು ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಭಾವಿಸ್ತೇನೆ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಜನರಲಿ ಐ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮೈಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಗುಡ್ ಟೀಚರ್. Okay, before proceeding further, let me share with you, this practice in water therapy is extremely good for the women folk. All our ladies, respected ladies, this is extremely good. This is going to have a wonderful effect with respect to the monthly periods and the gynecological problems as such. If you want to make further study about this, you can, and definitely go for this. And for migraine and headaches, this is a wonderful treatment. Yeah. Again, I come back to you. Prasanna sir?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Do you have a question?
No, sir. Thank you.
Okay, very good. Rashmi Akshay Yadav, Shima Shaheen, Mukesh Soni, Vidya Guruji.
Good afternoon, sir.
Very good afternoon. Do you know who is this?
My name is Shima.
Yes, Shima, please go ahead.
Yeah. I just would like to thank you, sir, on behalf of the department.
You're welcome, madam. Do you have any
Thank
question or clarification?
No, sir. It's all
Thank you.
clear. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. I thought I would be bombarded with a good number of questions. Okay, may I know how many of you are already practicing water therapy?
Hello, sir. Good afternoon.
Rashmi, madam?
Yes, Rashmi, sir. Yes, actually, we have elders at home who had the same problem. That is, when they get up in the morning, they had that dizziness. So Vortex tablets were taken by them also for 1 week. Later on, we observed, and even the getting up pattern also works along with the water therapy. They are also following since years. It is working out for them, sir. There is a fluid which is there in the ear which gets deviated because of the age factor. Because of that, they have the dizziness. So it is getting improved. And they should not get up very fast. As they get old, we should have a pause before we get up from the bed. That matters a lot, because to avoid giddiness. Initially, they might fall also. So we take care about that. Thank you for encouraging the crowd to practice it. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Madam, let me share with you, as we keep getting older, like especially after touching 40 and above, we are supposed to ensure that we turn right. balagade tirkondu. That's why elders have told always turn right and then left. I mean, then get up. After turning right, you are supposed to breathe deep, at least 5 deep breaths, and slowly ಕೈಯನ್ನು ಊರ್ಕೊಂಡು take the support of your hand and then get up. This is the basic method what we are supposed to follow. And for elders, one need not insist upon taking water for 1 to 1.25 liters. That can be even 750 ml. Now I'll slightly elaborate a little different phase of this particular water therapy. My dear friends, even our allopathic doctors, Ayurvedic doctors, they normally say that per day, that is over a span of 24 hours, we are supposed to spend 6 to 7 hours on sleeping. So to say, during the wake-up hours of 16 hours to 17 hours, we are supposed to have consumed 3 to 4 liters of water. Now, what I am suggesting is taking 1 to 1.25 liters of water will hydrate the body. Your energy levels till you hit the bed. ನೀವು ರಾತ್ರಿ ಮಲಗುವ ತನಕ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಲೆವೆಲ್ಸ್ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರ್ತದೋ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ರೀತಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಉತ್ತಮವಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಯು ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎಕ್ಸಲೆಂಟ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಲೆವೆಲ್ಸ್ ಟಿಲ್ ಯು ಹಿಟ್ ದ ಬೆಡ್. People will not make you that you are tired. Even in summers, be it April or May, be it in Hyderabad or Delhi or Bangalore, your energy levels are going to be excellent provided you follow water therapy. Make it slow, but do practice water therapy and enjoy excellent health. This is what I can tell you. Energy levels ge, headache ge, regular cold and cough, your what do you call good metabolic rate. These are the things. Now, one more thing, let me tell you. Now, Ma'am Rashmi Akshay Yadav was speaking about the elders. Now, let me speak about all of us. Normally, after some particular age, we try to grow more above the knees, volumetrically, right? Elru dappa agtave, round gundu gundige agtave. My dear friends, our knee joints are generally designed by the Almighty for bearing particular weight. And this becomes weaker. The reason being, we are going to overload the knee joints with a weight more than what for it is designed. And there are going to be fluids in the knee joints also, in all joints. Let me make it very clear. More we get properly hydrated, we are going to keep our joints healthy. So as such, this water therapy keeps our skeletal system in condition, good, well lubricated. And few people may argue that, sir, I'll take water not in the morning, but later. That is a different thing, my dear friends. The simple reason being, we are supposed to throw the toxins out of the body. ಇದು ನಮ್ಮ ವಿಷವಸ್ತುಗಳನ್ನ, ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಹದಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ವಿಷವಸ್ತುಗಳನ್ನ ಹೊರಗೆ ಹಾಕಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಸುಲಭೋಪಾಯ ಅಥವಾ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಮಾರ್ಗ. There is an excellent, most economical way of throwing out the toxins which are accumulated in the body because of our kind of food, types of food, uncontrolled food, whatever you call it. This is basically toxic elimination method, and hence the body is clean and you're ready for the next day. Right? Okay, Supla Padar. Any questions? Manjagaudre? Handrangi Gaudro. ನೀವು ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಅನ್ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್. ಅನ್ಮ್ಯೂಟ್. Okay, now it looks like not many questions. C.B. Venkatakrishna Prasad. KP sir?
Sir.
I would prefer you to share your views on water therapy. I think you have started practicing water therapy. You may share for the benefit of all.
Yes, so if it comes to my own experience with water therapy, I'm doing it from last 1 year plus. So I started as Dr. Venkatesh Bhiyar spoke about, right? So I started with 2 glasses or half a liter a day. So now I'm drinking more than a liter, right? So I should say 1 liter, 100 ml a day in the morning. So which is I mean, where I can see benefits, right? So frankly speaking, now I'm feeling bit better, right? In terms of the way I feel, right? It is much better. And as you said, right, so that 1 liter in the morning will give you energy till noon, right? So if you have 1 more liter after noon to till you sleep, right? So your water intake is sufficient. So that's what, right? So I'm asking everybody to follow, right? So I'm the witness that I'm getting those benefits of water therapy.
Thanks for your sharing the experience, Dr. KP.
Thank you, sir.
So water therapy, along with that, tell us to get it with even the lemon. So what is your call on this? Lemon,
Madam,
take
this
citrus
is a good
also.
question. Yeah, this is a good question. Let me tell you, nowadays, many people do suggest on Google and other social media or networks stating that every day it is better to drink lemon. Uh, Please remember, I know a very little bit of Ayurveda. Our bodies are categorized as categorized based on Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. So taking lemon every day early morning, basically it is citric acid. It need not necessarily match with everybody's metabolism. So before taking water with lemon and also water with honey, let me tell you, Dabur Honey advertises stating that a young beautiful woman comes and says that I am so trim because I am consuming honey, a spoon or 2 spoons of honey with warm water. It may be true only with, statistically speaking, 33% of the human bodies or human race. The simple reason being, whether taken with lemon or taken with uh, apple cider vinegar, you must have heard of, or taken with honey, need not necessarily match with everybody's metabolism. If at all you want to start so, and if you believe in Ayurveda, go to a good Ayurvedic general consultant, ask him out of these three doshas, ಅದನ್ನು ಮೂರು ದೋಷಗಳು ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ, ವಾತ ಪಿತ್ತ ಮತ್ತು ಕಫ. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬ ಮನುಷ್ಯನಿಗೆ ಈ ಮೂರರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಮೇಜರ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಮೇಜರ್, ಅನದರ್ ಒನ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ವೆರಿ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್. Vata, Pitta, Matte, Kapha. So this taking lemon water very early in the morning may not really match with everybody. So that being the case, if at all you want to start any such thing, please do consult a good doctor. Whereas coming to simple water therapy, probably and very hopefully, I'm a live example for all of you. I can state so confidently that from the past 30 years, I've been practicing. With God's grace, I do enjoy good health. I really humbly prostrate in front of Baba and the Almighty. Let me say that water therapy, there is no differentiation and one can start with. But you're going to decide yourself about the quantity and whether you are supposed to take lukewarm water or normal cold water. But for no reason, do not take anything from the refrigerator. Please keep away from that. Okay, right, Rashmi madam? Okay, Tejaswini madam,
Yes, sir.
please tell me.
Sir, few like consumption of water at night. I mean, take example after sleep to morning. Few doctors will say that, or somewhere, some of the articles they will say that we should not take water in like midnight and all, like after 11 plus to say 5 and all. But we will be, I mean, in between we will be urinating, and there is a dehydration in the body. So is it good to take water at night or not?
Madam, it is a good question. Recently, I am quite fond of going through these articles on natural therapy or naturotherapy. Let me tell you, there is a scientific evidence, and nowadays even cardiologists are recommending normally everyone to take either warm water or drink hot water as if you are sipping a cup of coffee just before going to bed. It need not be 300 ml or 400 ml. It can be just 150 to 200 ml of hot water. Okay. they say that any chance of getting into heart attack or heart stroke is going to be almost eliminated. The chances are going to be less than 5% if you're going to have warm water in the night before going to bed.
Okay.
That is what is suggested. And normally people do not suggest after going to the bed, people do not suggest to keep water at your head side. That is only for emergency, but not keep drinking water whenever you get up, like in the midnight at 12 in the midnight or 2 a.m. or 4 a.m. Not really so. That is going to disturb the hydraulic balance and metabolic balance in the body. We are supposed to have at least 5 to 6.5 hours of good sleep, out of which 2 hours are going to be supposed to be deep sleep.
Okay.
ಅದನ್ನ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಸ್ಲೀಪ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ನೀವು ಇನ್ನೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿ ಹೋದ್ರೆ there is something called ಯೋಗ ನಿದ್ರಾ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. I don't know whether you are aware or not. Okay. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯೋಗ ನಿದ್ರಾನಲ್ಲಿ half an hour of yoga nidra is considered equivalent to 4 hours of deep sleep.
Okay.
You can get rejuvenated. Coming back to your point, it is better not to keep drinking water throughout the night. It will disturb the entire balance. Better to go for about 150 to 200 ml of warmer or little hot water just before going to the bed. It is going to take care of hydration as well as avoiding any cardiac related issues. This has been suggested nowadays even by heart specialists or cardiac doctors.
Pardon. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah.
This can be practiced even by elders, like 60 years plus, 70 years plus, like your in-laws or parents or whomsoever. Right, madam?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, madam. I think now you are hitting at 3:44, 3:45. If you have any questions or clarifications, or if you want to discuss or share something, we can. Otherwise, if you feel time is up, we can wind up. Murugesh, sir?
Yes, sir, I'm hearing.
Yeah, anything you have to share with?
No, sir, thank you for the webinar, sir. It was quite informative.
Yeah, and if you are interested, even I can share the slides also. Okay, and it is an excellent therapy at the least cost. And definitely you need not give any consultancy charges for me. Okay. So, my dear friends, do practice and enjoy good health, and you will be a role model for your entire family.
Thank you, Venkatesh, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and thank you all. Have a great day and have a great year ahead. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
sign
sir.
off from the presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.